Hey nerds, leave your feelings at the door, cause it's mob time.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another Blerd Mob production.
Oh my god! Blerd Mob.
Blerd Mob.
Mob.
I am your host, Foop. I am joined today by Ryan, King, and Antoine. So as always, if you guys aren't following us on our social media platforms, make sure you tap in. We're on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. You can find us on Twitter at the Blerd Mob, and you can find us on TikTok and Facebook at the Blerd Mob Podcast. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. And if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you like the video and share it. But all right. And one more thing, if you're feeling oh so generous, make sure you send us a donation using our Ko-fi link, ko-fi.com/the Blerd Mob Podcast. So how's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
I'm doing
Chilling, man. Living, thriving.
Sun out, guns out.
What guns, Ryan?
Is the sun out?
Ain't
or
no
is it
sun,
7:03 p.m.?
Block E6, AK, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's 77 degrees over here. It's warm. It's nice. We got shorts on in Texas.
Well,
It 50 degrees over here.
Y'all getting there? Y'all catching up?
Yeah.
We springing forward this weekend.
50 degrees so short. I was like, what is he talking about? But
How you living, host Foop?
I am living good. I'm excited. I've been waiting patiently these past 7 days to see what the real business is. If you've been following us on our social media platforms, you know that today is the kickoff for our Pixar versus Dreamworks versus Tuesday tournament. Which animation studio had the best movie? Over the past 7 days, we have allowed you all to vote for your top 8 Pixar and your top 8 Dreamworks movies that will be going head to head for the title of best movie as well as best animation studio. So this kickoff is going to be telling you guys who the final 8 on the Pixar side is and who the final 8 on the Dreamworks side is. But before we get into the kickoff, we have to acknowledge that for the month of March, it is Women's History Month. So we're going to take some time. If you followed through with us during our Black History Month celebration, we're going to be doing the same thing. For this month, we're going to be taking some time to acknowledge some women in the multiple industries. Today, we're going to be doing the TV and film industry. So what we're going to do for the first couple minutes of this episode, that's just everybody go around the room and acknowledge anybody who you would like to recognize in the TV and film industry for Women's History Month.
In terms of what I want to acknowledge, I'm going to do a carryover from Black History Month, Issa Rae, for giving us a lot of great content with HBO, especially with Insecure and the opportunities she's opened up for other actresses and actors. So shout out to her. And 2 of my favorite actresses, I would like to shout out Angelina Jolie. She is the star in some of my favorite action movies. Love her to death. I can't wait to see her in another movie if she continues her career. And Regina Hall. I haven't seen her much lately, but Regina Hall has been my celebrity crush for years. Shout out to her and everything she's accomplished in her beautiful acting career as well.
Okay. Definitely shout out to Issa Rae. That was on my list. Shout out to Quinta.
Yeah,
all of the Black actresses, Viola Davis, Zendaya, Tiana Paris, Regina Hall, Regina King. Like all of them, all of the Black women in the TV and film industry, because as you guys like have seen, like Taraji P. Henson, like as you guys have seen, with the TV and film industry, when it comes to Black actresses, we always don't get our due. So I want to make sure that as here in the Blerd Mob podcast, that we are giving our Black film actresses, our Black film producers, writers, screenwriters, etc., their due. You are appreciated in giving us the art that you give us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all said a lot of names that I would have said. I don't think
You ain't
Angela
pressing
Bassett.
names.
I did because I was gonna say Quinta. I was gonna say Viola Davis. I was gonna say Issa Rae, and then I don't think I heard nobody say Angela Bassett.
Yeah, Angela,
but
Miss Bassett.
it's
but
best.
yeah,
It.
It must be my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you got
Y'all
for
drop in the
us,
chat
Ken?
if it's my turn.
Oh my God.
I just want to give a shout out to my top 3 favorite actresses of all time, in my opinion. These are my top 3 favorite. These are the women that if I see them in a movie, I'm going to tune in. A movie or a TV show, I'm going to tune in to see what it's giving. So first we got Miss Viola Davis. She at the top of the list because she has range.
Go watch her role in the Hunger Games. Like, God damn.
Then you got How to Get Away with Murder. Then you got
The Woman King.
The Woman
Mhm.
King. Then you got Fences. Like, then some of her earlier stuff. But anyway, then we got
I was gonna say, and her doing the DC stuff, her being Amanda Waller.
Yeah. Then number 2, we got Miss Lucy Liu. We can't forget about Lucy Liu. That is an Asian staple in the Black community. Like if you walk up to anybody in the Black community and say, name your favorite Asian actor or actress, they're gonna say 2 people: Jackie Chan and Lucy Liu. Jackie Chan and Lucy Liu. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Miss Lucy Liu because whatever she in, I'm gonna tune in. What movie was she recently in, and I tuned in just because it was her?
Was it that Shazam movie?
Yeah, it was Shazam, and I just wanted to see did she still have it, and my girl still got it. She still got it at her very ripe age. And number 3, Cameron Diaz. No matter what she in, no matter what that blind lady in, I'm going to watch it because she is funny. Like she's just hilarious, and she also has range. But I like her more comedic style movies. That's what I really get the joy out of watching Cameron on the big screen.
I was just about to say I saw something on Twitter that she's actually starring in a movie with somebody. Was it Keanu Reeves?
She in a movie with Keanu Reeves?
I gotta go see.
What movie is Keanu finna be in?
I gotta look up. I gotta go back and look at the tweet. But I just saw that Cameron Diaz is doing a movie with somebody. I just said it because Galvin mentioned Cameron Diaz, and it's been a minute since I've seen Cameron Diaz in a movie, so I'm really excited to see whatever movie it is. Yeah, see her back in the movie. I'm excited.
For the Black women, we forgot Kyla Pratt. Got a shout out to her as well.
Miss Pratt,
Kiki Palmer,
Kiki
all the girls
Palmer.
their flowers.
Halle and Chloe Bailey.
I like Mila Kunis. I want to shout her out too. I like Mila Kunis.
She's nice. Mila's nice.
I would like to see her more stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my girl. Go ahead, Food.
I was gonna say that spy movie that she did. I dated a spy.
Yeah,
it was funny.
But shout out to my girl Anya Taylor. We can't forget about Anya Taylor.
You talk so much shit.
I love Anya Taylor because
you talk so much shit about Anya Taylor.
I love Anya Taylor because she just like it's not even really her acting for me. She can act, but like just how she looks, she's very easy on the eyes. Like I'll be like, oh my God, she's so pretty to me. Yeah. So everything that she's in, I'm gonna watch because I like looking at her. Like the movie, like the Netflix series Queen's Gambit or something about chess. I watched that entire series and I cannot tell y'all what that series was about. I watched the entire thing.
I liked her in New Mutants. I did.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, okay. I was like, Anya Taylor. He talked so much shit about Anya Taylor.
You gotta throw Anya in there. Anya Taylor, that's my girl. Shout out to you. If you watch this, Anya, if you come across this, shout out to you, Miss Taylor Joy.
Look. Happy Women's History Month.
All right. So that is next week we're gonna be doing video games. The next week we're gonna be doing anime, manga, and comic books, and then the last week of March we're gonna be doing music. So, make sure you continue to check out the rounds as we celebrate more women in these industries. And then if any of these projects that we mentioned that you haven't seen, or if you're a fan of these actresses, make sure you check out their work. But moving on, so we're getting into the kickoff, the main event. So first thing I want to do is give a shout out to everybody watching and everybody at home. We got 104 responses on the bracket selection poll. Last year we got 31, which we were proud of because, that was up from the tournament we did the previous year. But 104, y'all came through. Y'all came through. So I'm hoping that you said you was number 4.
I said 104.
104.
He's throwing up gang signs.
Oh,
It was a gang
please.
sign.
Don't say that on this live. I'm not affiliated.
Hit dog holler, hit dog holler.
Except for the Blerd mob.
Shootout is a gang.
That's the only gang.
Shootout is a dance.
This is the only gang I'm affiliated with. The Blerd mob. The mob. I have it tatted across my shoulders.
Oh.
I feel bad for you.
Y'all want to see?
No, thank you.
Y'all don't want to see? Drop in the chat if you want to see my Blerd mob tattoo.
Where it's at? This shoulder.
That's so crazy.
But no, definitely shout out to you guys who came through and participated. This only makes me more excited as the rounds go on about how many responses we get. And it's really gonna put some heat on what's coming on for the next couple weeks. Oh, that rhymed. Bars.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you.
She write her own stuff, y'all. Come to
But all right. So let's get into it, y'all. We're going to start with the first half of the bracket. We're starting with Pixar Animation Studios. So what we're going to be doing, guys, is we're just going to be going around the room. Everybody's going to introduce the movie, the number of votes that they got, the movie release date, how much they made at the box office, and of course, we got a couple fun facts for you guys. So we're going to start with the number 1 pick for Pixar. Coming in hot with 73 votes, we have my mouse, The Incredibles.
The Incredibles, a classic.
A classic. So The Incredibles released October 24th, 2004 and made $631.6 million US dollars worldwide. A couple fun facts. This film was rated PG for action violence, being the first Pixar movie to be rated PG. The film also won the Academy Awards for Best Animated Feature, beating 2 DreamWorks films, Shrek 2 and Shark Tale, as well as Best Sound Editing at the 77th Academy Awards. So they coming in number 1 and telling y'all they better than the DreamWorks movie.
I about to say, not you throwing that fun fact to try to throw some shots in the tournament.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
And the number 2 contender for Pixar is Toy Story, coming in at a whopping 70 votes. Toy Story, of course, released in November 22nd, 1995. And in terms of box office earnings, it garnered $394.4 million. Fun facts, although the movie was rated G in the United States, it was rated PG in the UK, likely due to Sid's violence and the ordeal with the mutant toys in his bedroom.
That's so funny.
That is funny. That's a fun fact.
That's so funny
crazy.
I see it's violence.
because y'all saw that. Because if the UK saw it, it was like, this too much. Y'all saw it, and it was like, this is fine. Show it to the kids.
Yeah.
General audience.
Welcome to America.
Anybody can watch it. Your grandma can watch it.
But I mean, that's I find that funny though, because Toy Story is not the first movie about toys coming alive, though. Right?
Was there a major one? As big as
I
Like, y'all
Pixar.
remember the movie?
I know it's
Don't they remember the movie about the little toys, the little
Yeah,
soldiers that came
toy
alive?
soldiers.
but that wasn't directed towards kids though, right?
I don't think so.
I thought there wasn't no kids movie.
Them
But
toys
I
was
don't
trying to
know.
kill
They
them
was shooting
kids.
each other and all that.
They were shooting and killing.
Yeah, them toys was trying to
Them
kill
toys
them
was
kids.
dying.
I
That couldn't have
I
been the
remember
kid.
that
Yo.
movie. They was trying to kill them kids.
Not little toy soldiers.
If Toy Story is rated PG in the UK, I know Little Soldiers is rated R in the UK.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's some
Don't play
other
out
ones. I can't think of it right now. But I mean, I guess you can see that as
that's rated
I
R.
little
I just
much.
feel
Toy
like
soldiers.
I would say maybe because Disney promoted Toy Story as a kids film, and then the people in the UK watched it and it was like, y'all said this for children.
I'll sit this talking about cheering.
This man that put a baby head on top of a spider.
Yeah, that was a little creepy back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the second fun fact about Toy Story, though, on November 19th, 1993, a day that was later known as Pixar as Black... Wait, what? How did
He
you
can't
type
read.
this?
I didn't
No, this is
type
how you typed it. That was later
didn't
known at Pixar. Oh, at Pixar as Black Friday. Pixar screened a mock-up of the film to Disney, who had agreed to own and distribute the film. The executive's reaction was overwhelmingly negative, and further work on Toy Story was shut down until writers had written it with an acceptable script. So Toy Story almost didn't make it.
So we almost ain't getting no Toy Story.
Dang.
I ain't like it that much anyway.
Oh, all right.
You're just a Debbie Downer. You're just a Debbie Downer. Have y'all noticed that every time we get on him around, I was telling he liked the most some of the popular ones. He just like to go.
Ain't we here to give our opinions?
Whatever, Antoine, it's your turn.
How about you cause some
right.
controversy?
It's your turn, Antoine.
All right, y'all. Next on the list, coming in at number 3 with 68 votes, we have Monsters Inc.
I'm supposed to be clicking on the picture.
All right, so Monsters Inc. released November 2nd, 2001. Its box office earnings were $579.7 million USD worldwide. 2 fun facts about Monsters Inc. The film was given a 96% on the Rotten Tomatoes review site, saying it's not as sophisticated as a Toy Story series, but a fun film for children of all ages.
That's hater behavior.
That's some hate.
Rotten Tomatoes.
You can't call me a hater, Galvin, and not call that hate.
That's hater behavior.
That's hate.
A 96%, not because there was nothing wrong with the movie.
Because it wasn't as sophisticated
as Toy Story.
You know how
what does that mean? What does
exactly
that mean?
How was Toy Story sophisticated?
They ain't have Sid in there messing with the monsters. That's what it was.
Oh,
But
okay.
okay.
I feel like
that's real
Monsters
hater
Inc. was
behavior.
more, I don't know. It's
I mean, Monsters Inc. was a bit more rough around the edges. They did have monsters trying to unalive each other. So I see what they mean. Because one monster was finna suck the other monster life out right in front of our eyes.
They was going to work though and stuff. They were sophisticated.
They were sophisticated, but it was a little rougher.
What's the difference between that and the scene where Sid put Woody on that barbecue grill and they had that creepy moment where Woody started talking to him? What's the difference between the monsters?
But I feel like Monsters Inc. had more like scenes that are like a little bit darker than Toy Story.
Wouldn't that make it more sophisticated then?
But I guess that's the purpose because it's about monsters. So I mean, I guess.
But wouldn't that make it more sophisticated if it tackled darker themes than Toy Story?
I don't understand what sophisticated means. That's
true.
What
What does that
mean? We're gonna write a letter. Rotten Tomatoes, if you're watching
what does
this,
that? I'm trying to figure out what that means.
We have a question for you.
Y'all haters.
Riddle me this.
All right, so fun fact number 2. Monsters Inc. has inspired 3 attractions at Walt Disney theme parks. The first one is Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue, opened at Disney's California Adventure at the Disneyland. Number 2, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, opened at Magic Kingdom at the Walt Disney World Resort. Number 3, Monsters Inc. Ride and Go Seek, opened at Tokyo Disneyland at the Tokyo Disney Resort.
I bet that Tokyo Disney ride go in.
Yeah.
They ain't scared to do stuff over there, but I don't get on none of that anyway, so I don't care what they did over there.
You just look at it.
It'd be nice to look at. Nice gowns.
Nice gowns, beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns. All right, King.
It's my turn. Okay, so coming in hot at number 4 with 64 votes is Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming. So Finding Nemo was released May 30th,
Were you trying to sing?
2023. Who you talk to? You trying to address me? That's rude. You interrupted me in the middle.
Oh,
You let everybody else
Y'all
go.
Keep going. Don't let me interrupt you. Keep going.
Anyway, the movie was released May 30th, 2023. It had $940.3 million in the worldwide box office. I'm going to say the year wrong. That's what I said, 2003.
You said 2023.
Did I say 23?
I don't remember what you said.
You said
The
23.
movie was released May
Can't
30th,
read.
2003.
You got it, friend. What's the fun fact?
First fun fact.
Take your
Pixar
time.
developed a realistic. We just don't need no fun facts.
Man, we just fun fact.
Like, we don't need like what is given. But anyway, so Pixar developed a realistic look of the ocean, but they were scared that people would think it was actual footage, so they changed it to look at more like cartoonish. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I guess people wouldn't care because the Little Mermaid looked realistic. So I mean, anyway, moving on to fun fact number 2, the movie surpassed Lion King to become the highest grossing animated film. The producer of The Lion King called the director of Finding Nemo and said it's about damn time. A little friendly competition.
So basically, it took Disney almost 10 years to top
Yeah.
Lion King.
Lion King was released in '94, and Nemo was released in 2003. Lion King is old.
Yeah, Lion King old.
Yeah.
No.
Lion King came out around the time with like Jungle Book and all them Disney movies. That era of Disney. Yeah, that era of Disney.
We saw Lion King on VHS.
I did have on VHS.
My parents told me they saw that junk in theaters.
Because I remember the first one that I just remember coming out was like 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5. I
like 1.5.
That's when I really got introduced.
That went straight to DVD though.
Yeah,
it was on DVD.
I didn't.
94.
You must be old up there. You old up there.
You old. You old. We all
got stressing about. You the one stressing about 94.
He wasn't even thought of yet. Talking about 94.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't even thought of yet. Talking about 95.
Parents don't even know each other.
So yeah, that's contender number 4. Finding Nemo. I think it was lost in all the dialogue.
All right. I ain't mad at the top 4 picks.
Yeah,
they made bank.
I ain't mad.
Yeah, they cool. I'm a little bit. We can continue.
He was so mad he had a drop. Dang.
He said they all right. I got something to say.
No, I did.
All right, y'all. Coming in hot at number 5 with 58 votes, we have WALL-E. WALL-E released June 27th, 2008. It earned $532.2 million in the worldwide box office. A couple fun facts. This is the first Pixar film to be nominated for 6 Academy Awards. This ties it with the only other animated film to garner this many nominations, and that is Beauty and the Beast that released in 1991. WALL-E is an acronym which stands for Waste Allocation Load Lifter Earth Class, and Eve, the little futuristic robot, stands for Extraterrestrial Vegetation Evaluator.
Wow, I
didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either. I thought
WALL-E was slick good. If y'all ain't seen it,
honestly, I haven't seen WALL-E in its entirety. I don't think so. I think I need to add that to the list of movies that we're watching.
I enjoyed it. It's really relevant with how technology is evolving.
It was a nice movie.
Speak says she never saw it.
That was a nice movie though.
About
a trash robot.
Yeah.
Finding love.
I guess that's the part I couldn't get down with. Because they couldn't just be robots. They just couldn't be robots. We gotta have romance.
Yeah.
Dirty ass robots.
You hate romance in half the movies you watch, Food.
What do you mean?
I notice when we do mob reviews, if you complain about anything, it's going to be the romance in some of these series.
Well, they don't do it. They don't do it good. I like some rom-coms.
Yeah. How romance supposed to look?
One of my that's not a romance movie. You said how rom-com's supposed to look.
How's the romance supposed to look to appeal to you?
Not to robots.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Hey,
we gotta push. What's number 6?
Look,
Not to robots.
I mean, when you put it like that, she got a point.
Look, coming in at number 6 with 54 votes, we got Up. Up released in May 29th, 2009, garnering a total of $735.1 million in the box office. In terms of fun facts, when Carl and Ellie go picnicking, their destination is a spot under the same tree from A Bug's Life, the movie that came out in 1998. The villain, Charles Muntz, has a similar name to Charles Mintz, the Universal Pictures executive who in 1928 stole Walt Disney's production rights to his highly successful Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoon series. This led Walt Disney to create Mickey Mouse, who soon eclipsed Oswald in popularity. So we got some drama.
There was some beef going on.
Yeah, there's some beef.
There's some drama.
Beef that extended from 1928 to 2009.
Now that's the definition of petty.
I did like Up.
I like
Up was a really nice movie. And one thing I will say about Disney that I love, Disney/Pixar, is that they connect their movies, even if it's small Easter eggs. It's going to be a way to connect all Pixar movies together. And I think I saw a TikTok about it. I want to go back and find it.
Yeah, it's something. I like that aspect. That ball. It's something with that ball from Toy Story that pop up in a lot of their movies, or it was in the other.
One of them aliens, them green aliens.
Yeah.
Yep. And it was another thing about each movie predicts another movie, because I can't remember what movie it was, but somebody was like, it was a Finding Nemo Easter egg in one of the movies. I don't know. Look up the Pixar.
Drop in the chat. Drop in the chat if you know what we talking about.
Look up the Pixar theory. It's people that will sit down and explain. First of all, who will explain to you? Apparently, there's an order.
Yeah.
How you supposed to watch these Pixar movies, like MCU style. Like it's a certain order you're supposed to be watching these movies. Okay. And it's Easter eggs in all these movies. It's something about one movie predicts like the next movie and stuff like that.
Okay, they got a world going.
And honestly, I don't know if them folks at Pixar was doing it on purpose, or y'all just be looking real deep into these movies.
Honestly, ain't that what Disney did with the MCU though? Made it like a big universe.
Well,
so it wouldn't be like different, right?
But I mean, they would have been doing Pixar stuff way before you got started.
But I'm just saying, who's to say they wasn't doing that? Who's to say they didn't get the idea of doing that from what they was already doing with the animated movie?
Because comic books existed before Pixar, and that's what they were doing.
I mean, like the movies, like the style of the movies, like having it the way you got to watch them in a certain order, and Easter eggs being in certain movies, and movies predicting the next movies.
Well, I mean,
if anybody from Pixar watching this, let us interview you and ask you about it.
Let us tap in, send us something, leave us a comment.
All right, y'all, we can move on. At number 7 on the list with 53 votes, we have Ratatouille. This Ratatouille was released June 28, 2007. Its box office earnings were $623.7 million worldwide. 2 fun facts: pet rats were kept at the studio in the
Oh, they dirty.
Wait.
Pixar dirty.
What?
Hey, I take back that invite. Don't bring y'all dirty up in here.
Wait,
no.
They said we ain't got the rats no more.
Pet rats were kept at the studio in the hallway for more than a year so that the animators could study the movement of their fur, noses, ears, paws, and tails. I just think
they got it down, though.
They did get it down. Did they need rats? Y'all couldn't have y'all had to have rats.
but no, think about it, that's normal when like they do movies about animals, because the creators of SpongeBob study marine biology. That's why it's so realistic. That's why it mimics real life. So I mean, that's normal. I guess the not having the rats running around part, that's not normal.
In the hallway.
They say for more than a year.
Yeah,
a year.
Just go visit a zoo.
I know they still got rats lingering.
Not for real. See, okay. Fun fact number 2: in France, where this movie is set, the movie broke the record for the biggest debut for an animated movie.
Okay, France, when they came out, they said they had to see Ratatouille.
That was their movie right there.
I enjoyed it though. I ain't gonna lie. We had that on DVD. I really enjoyed Ratatouille.
I like Ratatouille. I like the ride too at Epcot. The ride is lit.
Nice. Wait, we rode that? Did we ride that?
Yes, Ryan.
Okay.
You must have been drunk, friend.
We were drinking at Epcot, weren't we?
We weren't drunk though. Not where you can remember getting on a ride.
I would hope not.
I ain't know all the rides. You the Disney fan between me and you.
So you just...
I ain't paying attention to every ride. You think I can name every ride?
Okay, I would at least thought you would have remembered the Ratatouille ride. We barely rode stuff at Epcot.
I remember the drinks more than I remember us riding a ride in Epcot.
That's all right.
There you go. We at number 8, you guys. So coming in at number 8.
Number 1, 2.
Coming in at number 8, we have Coco.
I'm in love.
The movie was released November 22nd, 2020. Not 2027. Y'all stop. 2017.
You probably did say 2023 when you
did. He did.
No, I did because y'all ain't hear that. Drop it in the chat if I say that. But anyway, it was released November 22nd, 2017. It earned $814.3 million worldwide. Fun fact number 1. The film contains specific themes and content which will ordinarily be banned in China. Reportedly, the Chinese censor board members were so touched by the film that they made an exception and allowed it.
Oh,
it was a really nice movie.
It was a nice movie.
Fun fact number 2: it spent more days, number 1 at the box office than any other animated film in the 21st century. So Coco really took it there.
Coco was good though.
It was good, and I hate that slip up on its release. But I hate when people really overhype stuff, and I'm not watching it until it's not hype no more. Mm-hmm. But it was nice. It was worth the hype. That makes me think about. I want to go back and watch Encanto because they hyped Encanto up too, and maybe that was a good one.
Encanto, I like the songs. The story, I think Coco has a better story than Encanto, but it's kind of along the same lines. Mm-hmm. Both of the grandmas on bullshit in both movies.
I mean, Coco. Not that grandma, the great grandma. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and Encanto's the one where they was like, we don't speak of whatever his
we
name
don't
is.
talk about
Bruno.
The one that Galvin thought Coco was. He said, "This the one with Bruno in it." I said, "No."
Don't talk about me. I did. I'm sorry. I corrected myself though. We got it together. But yeah, coming in number 8 is Coco.
I'm really glad that Coco made it in here.
Nice. I'm not mad
because I think that's the only like new age Pixar movie that made it into the bracket.
That made it into the cuts.
So I'm glad it was that one.
I was a little hurt that my Rednecks and Cars didn't make it. I would have loved to see Cars in this bracket.
Cars was nice. I can't hate on Cars because I enjoyed it. I can't even.
I like Cars.
Life is a highway.
Yep, that's exactly what I was.
I'm mad that A Bug's Life didn't make it. Like that movie right there is a movie that Black people should sit down and watch.
Yeah,
because that is tailored to us, and the fact that Blerds didn't pick that is disgusting to me.
I honestly, because I think Bug's Life came out when Pixar was an entity by itself. And then when they joined with Disney, that's when they did Toy Story. So I wonder if it just didn't get the promotion, like it just didn't get the hype because it didn't have that marketing from Disney. It was just a Pixar movie. Mm-hmm. And it could, and the lack of votes could come from the fact that a lot of people didn't see it because it didn't have that Disney oomph behind it.
Mm-hmm. You got to make your kids sit down and watch that one.
I mean, it seems like based on these votes, a lot of folks who voted are probably in our age range, considering that Coco was the only newer one that really made it. Like, all of this seems like shows that millennials and really old Gen Z folks would have saw.
Hey, it's a turnaround from that Cartoon Network tournament, huh, Ryan?
Yeah, because I didn't know who was voting that.
When Powerpuff Girls got out on the first round of that Cartoon Network tournament,
I was like, we got the wrong kids voting on this. This is the wrong audience. It's like the Twitch kids and the 12-year-olds voting on this.
Hey, but the OGs made it into the final bracket, and that's all that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. So before we move on to the DreamWorks, like I said, y'all follow us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blerd Mob, and you can find us on Facebook and TikTok at the Blerd Mob Podcast.
You want to point at me? No. Okay.
You was
Of
pointing at
course.
him, huh?
I know. I was like damn, past
I
him.
see what you're
Oh.
going for, but I'm below you.
Yeah.
That's my friend down there.
Everybody look at Antoine.
And let us know how you're feeling about the Pixar, the final 8 Pixar movies. Use our hashtag join the mob nerds, and let us know how you're feeling about the Pixar side. So let's get into it. So we're moving on to DreamWorks Animation Studios.
The
A
legend.
Comcast company. I didn't think it was owned by Comcast. Comcast got a coin.
Comcast
own
got
a lot of stuff you don't know about.
I think I remember that when they did that.
Comcast got a lot of
Comcast is a
stuff.
huge conglomerate, very big.
Golly.
Yeah.
I want to marry somebody in the family that founded, not the CEO's family, the family that founded Comcast. That's who I want to marry into.
Well, if you work for Comcast, we have a man for you. On the Blerd Mob Podcast, we have King.
Woo! Give us a spin.
This 27-year-old black male coming in at, how tall you is? 6'3", 6'4"?
6'5". Got to put
Oh,
a little oomph on it.
6'5". He likes
215 pounds, has a
Long walks on the beach.
He loves
Long
music,
walks on the
long
beach.
walks on the beach.
And he loves
Boy,
Comcast.
after a long day
And
of working, I love
cooks every
Comcast so
Sunday.
much. I have MediaCom basic cable. That's how
He don't
much I
even watch
love Comcast.
Netflix.
He don't even. He watches no Netflix,
Nothing
no
but
Disney
cable.
Plus, just cable.
You
Just
still got
cable.
Xfinity on demand.
I still got the
He got
DVRs and
that silver.
everything.
He got that silver remote with that red button in the middle.
I'm
Don't play
a-
with
He
him.
got everyone.
He got the old black one from back in the day that had the rounded curve in the
I'm
middle.
gonna kill. I got the one you got to put the card into from real back in the day. Y'all don't remember that one? The one you got to put the little card into for it to work. Yeah, that's the one I got. Get at me, Comcast.
He
Ooh,
still
y'all
got.
hear
He still got that big cable box.
The big
Man,
cable
I remember-
box. You got to
I
put the
remember when
card
they
into.
Y'all remember when they upgraded and got the little small square boxes? I was like, what is
Yeah.
this?
That's the one they
I'm
was putting in
talking
the saves. Wasn't it?
Technology.
Yeah, when they switched to digital.
I used to come to the. Who took that cord out of there? Probably me to keep my brother from watching TV.
All right, y'all. So let's start with the number 1 pick coming from DreamWorks. Coming in with 91 votes, we have Kung Fu Panda.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy that they the number 1 DreamWorks choice. That's interesting.
I was surprised at that too.
I was surprised at that too. The number 2, I was expecting number 2 to be number 1.
This was number 1 out of 104 votes. It got 91 of them votes.
91.
Yeah.
Put some respect on Kung Fu Panda.
Put some on the panda. All right. So the Kung Fu Panda released June 6, 2008. It made $632,083,197 at the worldwide box office. So a couple fun facts. The animators took a 6-hour kung fu class to get an idea of the movie's actions.
Oh, they be getting into it.
They gets down.
Okay.
The individual fighting styles of the Furious 5 members, Crane, Mantis, Tiger, Monkey, and Viper, are actual kung fu styles modeled after the particular animals. Poe's fighting style is modeled after bear style kung fu. So that bear from Tekken, that's Kung Fu Panda.
That's facts.
That's Kung Fu Panda. Wasn't Lucy Liu in this movie?
Yeah, I think Lucy Liu was Viper.
Yeah. And and Angelina Jolie was in this movie too, right?
Was she?
That's why he liked that tiger, because I think that was Angelina Jolie.
Oh, that was Angelina Tigers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's Angelina Jolie, bro. Put some respect on it.
Angelina Jolie.
Jolie.
But all right, Kung Fu Panda. I like Kung Fu Panda.
I did too.
It was good. I saw that in theaters, I think.
I like the game at Dave and Buster's too, where you gotta punch them things.
Mm-hmm.
I be
Probably.
rocking. I be rocking the club at that.
It's
The
still be going
version-
hard though.
Dave and Buster's, come to the one in Omaha and update that game because the one we got so old, the paint fading off the little thing.
They
It's old.
you really gotta
get it.
you really gotta
Oh, yeah.
you gotta rock it. So
Put some-
rock it.
So rocky, yeah.
That's crazy. Coming in at number 2 with 80 votes. Shrek, the original. Shrek released on May 18th, 2001 and earned a total of $488,628,188 in the worldwide box office. Fun facts: the principal actors never met each other. They all read their parts separately with a reader feeding them the lines. John Lithgow later admitted that while he enjoyed playing Lord Farquaad, he was a little disappointed that he never actually worked directly with Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and the legendary Eddie Murphy. Second fun fact, the song All Star by Smash Mouth, heard in the opening credits, was only a placeholder for test screenings until a new song could be found. But test audiences loved it so much that the producers kept it in. When the producers decided to keep All Star, they decided to let the band perform the last song in the movie, I'm a Believer.
Good choice.
The
Good
opening,
choice.
the
Good
opening is that's a moment. Shrek kicking that
just-
somebody.
It just really fit the theme.
It hit.
Hey,
Yeah.
It hit.
It was a good choice.
that's like you can't hear that song without thinking about Shrek.
You can't.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they made
Shout
it
out
for
to
the
the test
movie.
audience.
That's what I'm saying. The way that it lined up
Mhm.
and he was just going through his whole life and stuff. It was a good way to start the movie.
Yeah.
It was. That was
Mhm.
nice.
All right. So at number 3, coming in with 66 votes, we have Madagascar. Madagascar was released May 27, 2005, and it earned $542,063,846 worldwide. 2 fun facts: Mailman the giraffe. Mailman. Why I say mailman?
Mailman.
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 Mailman the giraffe wears tissue boxes on his hooves. This is a reference to Howard Hughes, who was also a hypochondriac and suffered OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. In his later years, Hughes wore tissue boxes on his feet, believing this would keep him away from germs.
That's crazy.
Talk about modeling the character after the actor.
But we gonna put tissue on his feet.
Yeah.
Put tissue on his face.
No, second fun fact we got early on, the plot was based on a group of activists who liberate the animals from their cages. I'm glad they changed it.
I'm glad
it
they
wouldn't hit as hard.
Yeah, let's not do
It wouldn't
that.
hit as
Hey,
hard.
I knew all the words to Madagascar. Like when that summer Madagascar came out, I watched that movie every night.
So you was that child like to repeat along with the movie.
Yeah.
See, I would have never cut on have to watch nothing with you. We not watching nothing at time.
It was only that one movie. I really liked Madagascar. I liked
love Madagascar.
Madagascar.
I had the game, everything.
I had the game too. I quit on the part where Alex had to fight that jaguar or whatever that was in the middle of the jungle.
I like to move it.
Yeah, Madagascar was like a whole moment. It was a cultural movement. Like the whole song.
Yeah.
They brought back the song from the sequel on TikTok that I like them thick. I like them chunky. They brought back another portion of it and made that TikTok sound. Yeah. Chunky.
Yeah.
But yeah, Madagascar was like, I would say that, Shrek, and Kung Fu Panda, there was like, that's DreamWorks Holy Trinity right there.
Yeah.
I feel like if we had a Mount Rushmore, B movie should be up there, but we'll get into it later.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that. That pissed me off so bad, but we'll get into it.
We'll get into it.
I would really get off this live because y'all pissing me off with that. For real.
DreamWorks slick pissed me off more than Pixar with the folks with the way these votes went. DreamWorks pissed me off.
Me too. Yeah. But anyway,
because I feel like 2 of these movies don't need to be in here.
Yeah. 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 Coming in at number 4, we got Shrek 2. I actually really enjoyed this. Shrek 2 is one of my top 5, maybe top 3. So I'm not even mad. Should have been higher, but I'm not mad.
Yeah, Shrek is top 3 for me.
Could have beat
two.
Shrek. If it wasn't for nostalgia, it should have beat Shrek 1.
Let's get into
yeah,
it. Let's get
yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
hey.
when it's
Shrek
time
2
to
real
watch
fast.
Shrek, I'm watching Shrek 2.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 is
2.
gonna come
Off
on.
muscle. I'm watching Shrek 2
Shrek
off muscle.
2.
Shrek 1 is amazing. It's the second best.
Mhm.
But Shrek 2
But
comes.
Shrek 2?
They cut up
Hey,
that part when they had got to Far Far Away and they did that transition from Funky Town.
That was nice.
I was like,
That was
not
nice.
production.
That was nice.
Production.
all the subtle scenes from when they was trying to break into the kingdom and everything, and they was being recorded.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
those scenes were amazing, bro. Watching them as an adult, I'm like, oh, this is what they were doing in the Ford
Yeah,
Bronco. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
That I Need a Hero.
Yeah.
best song,
But-
yes.
But it had 66 votes. It was released May 19, 2004. It earned $441.4 million in US and Canada, but it earned $928.9 million worldwide. So almost $1 billion that Shrek 2 brought in. That's a lot of
Crazy.
money.
Dang.
Crazy.
This probably still generate money. Some fun facts. In the police montage, the camera following a white Bronco is a direct reference to the infamous 1994 California highway chase where cops were chasing O.J. Simpson in a white Ford Bronco. The montage's camera work and overall appearance resembles the appearance of the television show Cops, which was released in 1988.
When I
That was
say,
a funny scene.
I would say the hidden jokes inside of Shrek are so funny.
It's a
Mhm.
lot
Like,
of
why are
them.
y'all doing that? Y'all remember in Shrek 3 they did Cops again? And they put Puss in Boots on their wall and said, we got catnip. He said,
It's not mine. It's not mine. Fun fact number 2: this was the first sequel ever nominated for an Oscar as Best Animated Feature. First sequel
Deserved it.
ever.
That's
It's a goal. It's a goal.
It's not
It's
often
the
that
goal.
happens when your
It's
sequel is
The
that good.
goal. But the plot, the music,
Mhm.
the animation, the jokes, like, come on.
Then I have one more fun fact for you guys. This one has 3 for whatever reason. The producers swear that when they decided to put Justin Timberlake's poster above Princess Fiona's bed, they had no idea that Cameron Diaz, the voice actress for Princess Fiona, was actually dating Justin Timberlake in real life. Justin Timberlake later landed the role in Shrek the Third, released in 2007. Poetic justice.
She said, y'all got my boyfriend on the wall. That's your who?
Yo, who?
That your boyfriend.
Will he be in the next movie?
Now they gotta put him in.
But
Got
yeah,
to.
Shrek 2 is.
Gold.
That's a goat.
Platinum.
If I would probably say. That's hard because I
if
love
we
Shrek
could
2.
put
I'm
in
just say that.
If we could put in votes early, this should be DreamWorks champion in the final round. Personally,
Yeah.
Mhm. I would. I'll back Shrek 2.
I would not be mad if it's between Shrek 2, and Kung Fu Panda in the finals.
Yeah.
I won't be mad.
At least, yeah.
This should be DreamWorks champion.
Because this right here, they
did some with Shrek 2.
Yeah.
They was
Shrek 2
dumping
was
some
amazing.
stuff. Oops.
Masterpiece.
And then Shrek 2 was made.
Yeah, we had it on DVD. We wore it out so bad. I remember the little game you got to play.
I had the
little
game.
menu.
I had the
It was-
game.
The
I
menu,
still have the memory of that
Hero
menu in my head of all
time.
them people talking in the squares and they was telling Donkey to shut up.
Yup.
We used to have it playing all night. You wake up to it and they still
Yes,
talking
wake
about
up to it, get ready for
Hey.
school.
Them was
You
some nights where you and your family would have family movie night and they leave you laid out on the floor because you fell asleep and you wake up in the middle of the night looking at a DVD menu.
Yeah,
That's
and back then the DVDs had mini games and everything. So
Yeah,
the
that Shrek.
deleted scenes. You remember on the Shrek 2 DVD they had the
American
Faraway Idol. Yeah.
And if you pick the wrong person, Sam would get mad and not present them the award and start singing. That used to piss me off. 'Cause how you get mad that I picked the 3 Blind Mice as my winners and somebody they don't deserve it? How you mad? Like that song. Like
right.
But nah, Shrek, I would agree
Shrek
with
2 is
Ryan.
amazing.
Shrek 2 should be in the finals. Shrek 2 should definitely be.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
mad
Because I don't see nothing on here that I'm a. Yeah.
We'll get into what should have been here.
But it's some stuff that can fight Shrek 2. Can fight the girl Dawn. Shrek will have to fight for her life.
on
There's some
the
stuff.
on the Pixar
There's some-
side, yeah.
Even on the DreamWorks side, some of its contenders she had to fight. Now, if it was up to, I'm just hush. Just we can move on. But
What
Shrek
you
2,
gonna say?
it's some stuff on this list that'll make Shrek 2 fight for her life if the right people was voting on this thing.
I think it would depend on who Shrek 2 is going against.
If it was us voting, Shrek 2, if it was just us and not the audience, I know who would win.
It depends on who they go against. Because I feel like the top 4, if we put the top 4 against each other, that's gonna be tough cookies.
I put 5 and add B movie as number 5.
I was talking about the list that we currently have.
Yeah. We can't even spoil the ones that ain't make it. We still got to do the current ones.
I mean, y'all already spoiled it.
Yeah.
Gavin said he's pissed. Why he pissed if it's on the list?
Because it's lower than what it should be.
Oh,
Okay.
no, they read between them lines.
The lines was these was the line.
Yeah.
These was the line.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So I'm next, right? Number 5 on the list.
No, Foop is
Portia's
next.
next. Can you calm down?
Oh, my bad.
You excited?
I forgot where we were.
That must be your favorite movie. Number 5
Hey,
would be your favorite.
Me and Antoine saw this movie and was tripping out though. It's not my favorite, but
it was a good watch.
As a spinoff to Shrek, they went back to their roots on this one. So coming in number 5 with 66 votes, we have Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
I've never seen it. Maybe I need to watch it.
You need to watch it, Gavin. That movie is so funny.
If it's like the Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 vibe, I'm gonna like it.
Yes.
Shrek 3rd and up, they lost it. But Shrek 1 and Shrek 2.
They cut up in this movie. Like the hidden jokes and the innuendos and stuff. Me and Antoine was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like watching Shrek with Fred with adult eyes.
Shrek Forever After had its moments, but
no,
it
did
better.
Was that the one where they forgot who each other was and Fiona was beating them up?
The only moment they had was the chimichanga stand.
I think the one where they had to go find the prince when they was in Worcestershire and Duncan was like, "You mean the sauce?" I think that one. I don't know which one that was.
Third.
Okay, third.
Shrek was supposed to become king and everything. Yeah,
he wanted to become king.
That's when they found Justin Timberlake.
It was like somebody better be dying. Somebody better be dead. That was bad. Never let die. That was my song.
They put him in that Nike shoebox.
He was clean in that shoebox.
That was so sad. I was like, they had to kill that man, but for the plot.
All right. So Puss in Boots: The Last Wish released December 21st, 2022. It made $481,704,524 in the worldwide box office. Some fun facts. So during the montage where Big Jack Horner assembles his baker's dozen, the horses pulling their carriage were actually unicorns whose horns were cut off. I think I remember that. The location of Goldie's true family is hidden in the first letter of each line in her favorite fairy tale. It spells out "You already have it." I think I remember that too. So basically, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is all of these people, all of the fairy tale characters are going head to head to get the last wish. They can wish for the one thing they want the most. So you got Goldilocks with the 3 bears. You got the Jack Horner, the dude with the thumb and his baker's dozen. You got Puss in Boots, and then there was some other folks. And they all end up in this land.
So like the little minor characters that people really don't talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cute.
It was funny though. We gonna watch it. That movie is that had me tripping out.
All right. Coming in at number 6 with 63 total votes is Megamind. Megamind released on November 5th, 2010, earning a whopping $321,885,765 in the worldwide box office. The film plot, fun fact, was based on the premise, what if Lex Luthor defeated Superman? Second fun fact, instead of voicing his character from within a sound booth, Brad Pitt, who is a very active actor, insisted on using a handheld microphone for his performance and roamed around the studio.
Okay, Brad Pitt.
I can see that because Megamind, like the way Megamind talked, he was announcing everything, so that made sense. Okay,
Mhm.
Brad.
And he just
You got
walked
Method
into it.
acting. Method acting.
Not if what if Lex Luthor had defeated Superman. I didn't know that.
I
That's
thought
nice.
you
Okay.
meant
I
that fun
didn't.
fact.
Hey,
Never
they said
mind.
their second one bombed. That junk got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ugh.
0.
Megamind was nice, but it just shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have
I
been.
don't
I would
think
just say that.
I would say this. Megamind shouldn't have been in here.
It shouldn't have been.
We'll
It shouldn't
get
have
into that.
been.
We'll get into it.
I would have taken one of the 2D
I,
movies.
I almost want to look. I almost want y'all to pull up the survey results and let's make sure we ain't miscount nothing. Was it just
Oh,
not?
I double and triple check. I double and triple
We
check.
checked this list twice.
I did because I was looking ugly around when I was making it. I was looking ugly, but I was like, I
He
got
was
to.
smacking his lips.
He was.
Man. But
You got
for safe measure, if you guys wanted to double check me and go back, I'm not against that. We're all human, we make mistakes.
I mean, what movie was looking at?
We at number
We're
7 now.
seven is Antoine's.
All right, let's do it, Antoine.
All right, so number 7 with 41 votes, we got Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa. This movie was released November 7th, 2008. Worldwide, it earned $603,900,354. 2 fun facts. Jada Pinkett Smith's daughter, Willow Smith, plays the young Gloria. Ben Stiller's son, Quinn Dempsey Stiller, plays the young Alex. Bernie, number 2, we got Bernie Mac's last film before his death. This film is dedicated to his memory. Oh,
All right, Peter Gold.
I thought his last movie was Transformers, or maybe they came out the same year.
Maybe this is
Transformers came out in like 2000. When Transformers?
Oh, Transformers 1 came out 2007. Okay.
Yeah, this was late 2008 with Madagascar 2. So he probably did Transformers, then did his audio recordings for Madagascar 2.
Well, rest in peace to Bernie Mac.
Shouts out to you.
A legend.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now this definitely don't belong on the damn
trash slop.
I don't even know what it is. That's so much trash.
This is why I think the same people who voted for Cartoon Network, I feel like they came back, and these were the young folks who did this because I don't know how these guys.
They said this gonna get the people going.
Yeah,
B Movie and Shark Tale to not be here.
Oh yeah, but okay. Anyway, at number 8 is Monsters vs. Aliens.
Look at this.
I'm not mad because we had this on DVD too, and I enjoyed Monsters vs. Aliens. That was a nice movie to me.
Out of the other movies,
it needs to be top 8
versus B Movie and Shark Tale.
We not gonna say it's top 8, but Monsters vs. Aliens was nice. That was a nice movie, but we different. Should it be top 8? Top 10? No. Maybe top 15 somewhere on somebody's list in another universe, but yeah. So it got 34 votes. It was released March 27, 2009. It earned $198.3 million in US and Canada and $381.5 million in worldwide. Fun facts: the monsters shown in the movie are all references to original monsters in movies. John Normica is a reference to Attack on the 50-Foot Woman, released in 1958. Bob is a reference to The Blob, also released in 1958. The Missing Link is the reference to Creature from the Black Lagoon, released in 1954. Dr. Cockroach PhD is a reference to The Fly, released in 1958. And Insectosaurus is a reference to Mothra from Mozura.
Not you roll your R.
Rolling R.
But for real, sometimes I can't help it. Matra is the Mothra. It's gonna roll. It's gonna roll.
I think you said it right.
But yeah, all the monsters were based off actual monsters from films, and I think I knew that growing up, but I didn't get into it for real. So didn't they do Easter eggs on that throughout the movie? I got to go back and watch it. But anyway,
they might have.
Fun fact number 2 is this is the first computer animated movie directly produced in a stereoscopic 3D format instead of being converted into 3D after completion. So y'all tech folks can explain to the masses what that means, because some of us people don't know what that means.
It looks like they made the. I guess I know with like some movies, like with at least Shrek. I feel like they drew it out first, and then
Mhm.
Then
they
they
computer
changed it.
animated it. This sounds like they did all of the 3D up front.
Okay.
No 2D.
Mm-hmm. So from them
And now
talks,
that I think
walk
about it though, like
through-
it's 3D. When I first watched it, did look a bit different from the 3D animation that I was used to seeing. So I can see that it did look a tad bit different.
So that's probably why that they was building everything from scratch with 3D.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is we got these DreamWorks. Y'all could have easily, honestly, y'all could let one of these sequels go and Monsters vs. Aliens to put B movie and Shark Tale up here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need to see how much
Yeah,
votes B movie and Shark Tale got.
They did B movie and Shark Tale. Well, crazy enough. Let's start with Shark Tale. If Shark Tale,
Portia, if you want to pull up the thing,
Yeah,
for us to
share your
look at, you
screen
can.
if you ain't got nothing important up.
And we can double count and make sure I got it together. But I'm positive, I'm confident
right.
that I saw what I saw.
You saw what you saw.
I saw what I saw. Now I will say it was some ties, and some stuff could have made it. Yeah,
on
some
the
stuff could
Pixar
have made
side,
it.
it was some ties. I know
Yeah.
for sure.
So if it wasn't any ties, some stuff would have made it. But because it was ties, some stuff didn't make the cut.
I was
ties.
so on the Pixar side, Cars ended up getting 51. I think Coco made it because Coco and Ratatouille was tied for 53.
Mm-hmm.
So
had
that bumped out
it not been it bumped out Cars. Yep.
Yeah. But even if they weren't tied, Inside Out was gonna make it with 52.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Cars ain't have no chance. Cars was behind.
It was real close. Like some of the stuff was close, like 1 or 2 votes.
I'm surprised Monsters University got so low. Monsters University was good.
I want to say maybe it was because sequels.
Yeah.
Because if we look at the votes for, like we said before, looking at these votes, it seems like more people in our generation voted for these movies. And you know how when sequels come out years later, and the only new age movie that really got some votes was Coco. Coco got 53 in comparison to Elemental's 33, Soul 33, Turning Red got 16, and Inside Out barely. If Inside Out maybe got a couple more votes, it was gonna make it in there.
Interesting.
But DreamWorks, y'all did dirty.
Yeah, that 2-way tie. That I think that 3-way tie messed it up for DreamWorks. That was 3 spots.
It was Madagascar was 66, Shrek 2 was 66, and Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
66.
so that was 3 spots.
That was 3.
But B movie only got 29. Shark Tale at 33.
Yeah, if Shark Tale would have got like 2 more votes, it would have been the number 8 spot instead of Monsters vs. Aliens.
Dang, that's crazy.
Y'all met
over the head.
They got 9.
Flushed Away is this, and that was
I ain't even watched Flushed Away.
Was nice. Flushed Away was nice.
But 9 out of 100 votes, 9.
I think here's the thing, Galvin. When we was doing the research on these movies, I think Flushed Away was the only one that was in the red. Their worldwide box office was lower than their budget. It failed. So a lot of people did not. Statistically, nobody liked that movie for real.
But like, I like when you watch it. It's a good movie. But I guess who wants to watch a movie about a rats
in the sewer? Yeah.
I'd rather watch
retrospect. Yeah.
Ants got more votes than Flushed Away, and I would watch Flushed Away before I even touch Ants.
But B movie being so low, it makes me want to know, like,
B movie
all
the
adult references in B movie was on the level of Shrek when it came to how they made those references. Like watching it with adult eyes. Mm-hmm. So
we brought that out too.
Chicken Worm got 32.
It's funny though, because how you lose your girl to a B?
That was so funny.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. You lose your girlfriend to a B, and she fell in love with the B.
She needs to be in jail or something.
Ain't that called like
that's bestiality?
Yeah. I was trying to get it out. Ain't that bestiality?
It is.
That's getting the bees. Like
she's a furry. She's a furry.
She's a furry for real.
She's a furry.
But don't kink shame food if let furries have their lives.
I wasn't kink shaming.
Oh, his cheeks pink friend.
So you like
that
means?
Stand up.
Shut up.
I feel like people, regardless of their kink, should be appreciated and
Yeah, they
loved in
should
society.
be. They should be, of course.
Yeah,
But yeah, as y'all can see, I was in line with them results.
Nah.
Told you I
that's so
quadruple
crazy.
check. Yeah.
The differences between the Pixar votes and the Dreamworks is just crazy. Did y'all even vote?
Right. They got down there and said, "What is
They got
this?"
to the second page and said, "What is a B movie?"
They said it's the second page.
They got the chicken. I remember them chickens. I remember them chickens.
But show off Kung Fu Panda's impact. It got the most votes out of everything here at 91. Because did anything in Pixar get 91?
No. None of Pixar touched 80. None of Pixar,
Look,
Pixar touched 80.
Shrek and Kung Fu Panda got more votes than every other movie on here.
But I also feel like the lineup on Pixar, it was a lot of good movies on the Pixar.
A lot of good bangers, yeah. So it was
Pixar had some bangers on their side. DreamWorks got some bangers, but some of these, if y'all remember when we was making the list, it was kind of like, we'll put that in there.
Yeah, something on there.
DreamWorks just don't have a lot of heavy. If it's not Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, Madagascar, or How to Train Your Dragon, DreamWorks ain't got a lot of heavy hitters.
And I know we didn't include How to Train Your Dragon, but I'm pretty sure How to Train Your Dragon would have made it on the list if it was included.
Yeah, it would have. Like, cause some of these are like sleeper hits: B Movie, Shark Tale, Chicken Run,
Shark Bait,
Road to El Dorado. But y'all came through. Y'all see them 104 responses. Let's keep it that way.
Shout out to y'all, the fans, the supporters, the voters. Y'all are the real winners in this tournament.
Until Ron start cussing y'all out in the rounds.
And then shitting on y'all opinions for y'all.
Until we get to the final round, and Shrek 2 is not the contender for DreamWorks.
Then y'all don't matter.
See, y'all can tell y'all right now.
Hey, here's my thing. If I could put in a prediction, it's going to be Shrek, whether it's the original or the sequel versus The Incredibles. That would be my dream finale.
I can see Incredibles making another.
But I mean, from the looks of it, might be Kung Fu Panda though. They might put Kung Fu Panda as the.
When we make the bracket, let's not make them go against each other in the beginning. Let's save that when we make the bracket.
We random,
but we can't control how we make. Right.
I know.
It's random. I got
you can't say stuff like that, Ryan. You're gonna make people think that we be messing with stuff behind the scenes.
It be random. It's just
we finna do it. Y'all finna live. We going
watch.
Live.
You finna watch.
All right, so we're gonna start with the Pixar side first. So we had Toy Story, Monsters Inc.
Oh, you finna type instead of copy and paste?
I was thinking she was gonna copy and paste.
I didn't have them lined up. Yeah.
Maybe I should have. Dang, maybe that was my fault. I didn't,
And now I forgot what's on the list.
Oh, I can name it out. Let me go to it. I got you. Where we at Pixar? I think you should erase them and put them in order as they're listed.
All right,
so we got The Incredibles.
I'm gonna copy and paste DreamWorks to the chat.
Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo,
Monsters Inch.
Wait, we got a Monster Inch? What? Yo!
What? Hey, what did they say when they was promoting that Venom statue for Spider-Man? 18 inches of Venom.
Oh,
hey yo!
So after Finding Nemo, we got Wall-E. Then Up. Then Ratatouille.
How you spell that?
T-A. I knew you was gonna need help with that one.
T-O. T-O-U-I-L-L-E.
Yes.
And number 8 is Coco.
All right.
And I copied the Pixar ones to our private chat if you want to copy and paste it.
I'm gonna do the first side. I'm gonna do the Pixar side first.
Oh yeah, so we can get their side.
All right, so we about to generate. This is Pixar.
Should I write this down, or y'all gonna have this for me later on?
We gonna have it for you later on.
Okay. Cool.
All right, y'all. So we finna randomize the Pixar side. Submit.
And then, hold on. Drum roll. I'm scared.
Oh, I didn't know he was doing drum roll. I'm scrolling.
She got to click to the ass. It's all right.
Okay, so
y'all.
this one is giving.
Ooh, this is nasty.
On the
No.
Pixar side,
Ooh.
we got Wall-E versus Ratatouille, Up versus Finding Nemo, Coco versus Monsters Inc., and The Incredibles versus Toy Story.
Incredibles
That
can't go
last
against Toy
bracket,
Story in the beginning. Not in the
That
beginning.
last Ryan is through. Ryan,
It's
it's
through,
through. One of them got to go. One of the
Crazy.
heavy hitters got to go. Now, this is what I love about stuff like
Can
this.
only be
'cause it
one winner in the
gives-
end anyway.
Because what if we turn around and Up wins the final round or Coco? Well, I wouldn't be mad at Coco.
That's
Ooh.
crazy.
Before that, Wally ends up being the champion for Pixar. What if Wally wins in the end?
I
Y'all gonna be
enjoy
mad?
Wally,
You
but
gonna be mad, fool? You gonna be mad if Wally?
She gonna be mad. I ain't gonna lie. I would be upset. Wally would be the only one I would be upset. The other
Out of
seven.
all these movies, because The Incredibles and Toy Story, one of them got to
Yeah.
make it. So
Yeah.
out of them two,
Yeah, hold
Wall-E,
on. Y'all sleep on Finding Nemo. We ain't talked enough
I'm
about
not
Finding
sleep-
Nemo.
I'm not sleeping on Finding Nemo. Finding
Yeah,
Nemo.
Finding Nemo is
I'm
nice.
gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
No, we don't need to do that.
Mm-mm.
Y'all
No
want to do
prediction.
predictions?
Don't do that. I feel like you should.
We
I
got
feel
to
like that's a
compete in our video.
conversation for offline. We should have that
You
offline.
don't want me to put that in the air?
We
Screenshot.
should just
Make
let
sure you
it.
screenshot it.
I already
Just let it be.
I already
you
did.
know.
I already did
So
it.
y'all see the bracket selection for Pixar. That's sticky eye.
Nasty word.
Nasty
You can-
word. Oh wait, what are the quick thing they had me do? They had a little quick. Oh, they got a Cartoon Network one.
Oh, look at
Get
that.
these ads up off of here.
Hey, look, it's the website. It's not me.
You need an ad blocker.
They getting free advertising right now.
Yeah, they are. Hold on. Because it had me do a little quick bracket thing, and that's what I want to do, because I'm going to have to fill out all this information.
If you're watching us at the Blur My Podcast, make sure to click the Ko-fi link in our bio. Donate so
And
that
don't
we
look
can
at
get
them
ad blockers.
ads. Don't look at them ads.
We got an affiliate link with
have
Entertainment
to
Earth.
do
Get you
it.
some Funko Pops, some toys, and etc. Make sure to also check out our social medias. Just search the Blurred Mob on Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Threads, and you will find
We can
us.
say we playing basketball.
We're playing basketball.
Look at our recent posts and celebrate Raphael for his happy belated birthday celebration. We got
Happy birthday, Ralph.
We got the Winter 2024 music playlist, a combination of our favorite songs and some of our podcast episodes. Make sure to check it out on that link tree.
Okay.
All right, more filibuster.
They doing a lot.
I said they doing a lot, friend.
Let's do an outfit check. We got Foop in a lovely red jersey. What logo is that on the sleeve, Foop?
This is from Otaku Academy that makes custom anime jerseys.
Custom anime jerseys. Is it a black-owned business?
It is, I think.
Okay, we'll give free advertisement to black-owned business. Shout out to them. We also got Antoine with the Koski t-shirt.
I was finna say Portia. Hold on for a second. I was finna say Portia, since you already screenshotted the other list, but I just start over and just do the whole thing again for Dreamworks and just.
Wait,
because are we gonna need this again?
The Pixar thing not there. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, like, don't we already know the brackets though? Like, don't we already? Didn't you say you screenshotted that, or did we not?
I screenshot the Pixar side.
Yeah, so I'm saying just so like reset the whole web page, start from scratch.
She can't
and
access
do the same thing with Dreamworks.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And you go back? Have you been using your back button, or you been clicking on new buttons?
I did do the back button. I went all the way back. What happened was, this is what happened.
What had happened was
I got on this page and that was like, hey, make a quick bracket. And I was like, ooh, that's nice. So I had that up. And now they want me to fill in all this other stuff. And I don't want to do that.
All right, let's keep the filibuster going. Outfit check on Antoine. We got the red headset looking like Miles Morales' cousin with the Akatsuki t-shirt. Swag.
Okay.
Mustache
and Miles Morales' cousin.
I'm finna stop sharing my screen because this is a bit of
mustache coming in. Did you shave the beard, Antoine? I remember it was thicker last time.
USA.
Mm-hmm. All right. We also got King
we
with the Blurred Mob.
This is ghetto. I didn't think they was gonna do this.
With the fitted turn to the back. He also got the Apple AirPods in. Are those the pros?
Yes,
Big
they're the
money.
pros.
Big money. Beard
means he
lineup.
had
Looking
money.
clean.
Get
Looking
it,
clean.
Give him a large. Get it all for him. What would you say? Get it all for him.
This was the screen I wanted to be on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We scroll down. All right.
All right.
Now we
Keeping
back.
the-
Now I can copy and paste. Why you typing like this? Now I gotta press enter.
I was pressing Shift Enter each time, but it just didn't do that for me. StreamYard didn't do it.
You can't. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was going to say something stupid.
All right, y'all. We have finally made it. We're finna generate the Dreamworks sides. Sorry for the delay.
Drum roll.
Put the sequels against the originals. Put the sequels against the originals, please.
And here we go.
Already?
Let's see.
It's
Ryan
the
finna cry.
Please put the sequels against the originals.
We got Monsters versus Aliens.
That's so
versus
nasty.
Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa versus Shrek.
That's so nasty.
Boots, The Last Wish versus Madagascar, and Shrek
That's
2
so nasty.
versus Uncle Ben.
That's so nasty.
I'm letting y'all know now they finna get Shrek 2 out of there. I hate that. I know they said we weren't doing predictions. I know I said we shouldn't, but that's the only thing I'm saying.
That's so
I'm
nasty.
finna cry. Shrek 2, it's gonna go. I can see it now. It's going to go.
That is so nasty.
That is disgusting. No.
I would have loved Shrek versus Shrek 2 and Madagascar versus Madagascar 2, and let's get those out the way. But
Shrek 2
that's
Hive
nasty.
with me. Shrek 2 Hive, my crew.
That's crazy.
Shrek 2 Hive.
Our vote. Listen, bro. Our voters.
Shrek
Our
2
voters
Hive.
ain't picking. Our voters ain't picking Shrek 2 over Kung Fu Panda. I already
It's
know
not.
that.
They not.
As we
They're
can
not.
We've already
They
seen
did
Now-
it the first time. They did the first time.
It's awful. It's awful.
It's really finna be Shrek versus Kung Fu Panda at the end for DreamWorks. I know it. I called it. That's what it's gonna be.
Dang, that's what it's looking like.
I'm not mad. It's just
I'm
Shrek
not
2 is
mad.
better.
Yeah, Shrek 2 is better than Shrek. People just don't know good quality no more. Like, it's fine.
They ain't watch it. They ain't watch it for real.
They didn't get into that. They didn't get into that when that favorite godmother pulled up at that window and ordered all that food.
Right.
Man.
And got her son that kitty meal with
The
the big ass
medieval
ass.
And that's
With the ass.
Like, that's good comedy. Like,
It's the way she stuffed that burrito.
right. You want something?
Going
Mm-mm.
down.
Chili wing, curly fry.
You made me do this. We thinking they gonna mess that man up or something.
Right.
She pull up at the Burger King.
I wasn't the Fat Boys fries.
And when Shrek was arguing with Fiona dad, they were tearing that food up. Sent the
They
pig
was.
flying.
They was.
The conversation they had when they
What is
first
it,
got
donkey?
to
Donkey.
when they first got to far away, and they when Shrek was finna meet the parents.
He
The
said,
conversation
oh,
back and forth they was having.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they was
That
just
was
walking
nice.
to each other. Yeah.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
And them
That
they
was-
food, they pulled them birds out and the bird hit the wall.
And the horns just high, like, ugh.
You remember when they showed up at the house, the guy came out. No, please.
Dang.
Shrek 2 is.
Shrek 2 Hive. Shrek 2
Y'all make me want to
Hive.
watch it after I get off of here.
I'm finna get off
Honest-
it. I'm finna go.
I want to watch Shrek 2 before I watch the movies I ain't seen.
I'm finna mess up everybody's algorithm and just tweet Shrek 2 for the next 7 days.
Right. Advertiser Shrek.
Y'all remember on Shrek 2? I'm finna go viral on TikTok. Y'all remember
Post the
on
whole
Shrek?
movie portion and just say enter Shrek 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that one account they be doing. I'm surprised they ain't shut him down. I'm surprised he ain't been
And I be
kicked off
watching the
yet.
movies.
I watch them.
He had posted that whole Hunger Games movie on Twitter. I said, let me go ahead and watch this.
I watched
I
that whole
skipped it. I
SpongeBob
skipped
movie.
it.
You sharing your phone
ain't
with the
paying.
TV?
Cause I ain't paying to watch that movie.
Yeah, I just skipped to my favorite parts of the movies and be like, this is nice.
I set it up and watched the whole thing.
His account about to go dummy once Netflix raised these prices again, and Max and all of them cut down on passwords.
Hey, if you get Twitter Blue, you can save videos.
Mm-hmm.
How about we just all invest and just go back and get satellite cable? Why not just do that?
That's where we
Yeah.
at now. That's where we're
Might
at.
as
basically.
well. It's gonna be cheaper. The satellite and Wi-Fi bundle is gonna be way cheaper than all these streaming services that
Yeah.
we pay for.
Look, Comcast On Demand used to exist back in the day when we had VCRs.
Come put this satellite on top of the house, baby.
Yeah.
Come get
Y'all,
this.
it's raining outside. The
It's
satellite.
raining. The TV messing up, y'all. It's
Oh, I
raining.
used to hate
I hated that. So
that.
that was
Hey,
direct TV.
See, I had
DirecTV used
Xfinity.
to
I didn't have to
play.
worry about that. I had Xfinity.
DirecTV, ooh.
DirecTV used to cut up bad.
I'm talking about as soon as 2 drops of water came out the sky,
It was
don't
done.
cut the TVs off.
Logo bouncing in the corner.
Yeah, there you go.
So
No
what?
TV. You in the house,
but
big
folks
ass
with direct-
storm, no TV. Like,
But folks with DirecTV had all the extra channels. Y'all had MTV2 and everything all the time. We had tape that would come.
DirecTV had a lot of channels.
My dad was paying for that DVR. Yeah.
That was nice.
Our Gen X viewers don't know what we talking about. I mean, Gen Z viewers.
They don't know what cable is.
They said DirecTV.
What's
Satellite.
Dish Network was nice too. Dish Network sucked with it rain too.
I think my grandma had Dish
My
Network.
aunts had Dish.
Dish was nice.
Yeah.
Dish had a lot of channels too.
They did.
It just came naturally. Yeah.
They did.
That's why I had all them stars and the encore channels at night that you watch at night. They used to get spicy. Yeah.
When you had your finger stay on the last button.
That back button, it had to be Disney channel. Last had to be Disney channel. Let them know that I'm not in here on that.
When you had HBO After Dark coming on.
Yeah, the whole time I was in there on that.
Had to make sure it was on Nickelodeon. Don't touch no other channel. Go over there and you beep beep. Beep.
My godmama came in there one day and pushed that back button right behind me and get what?
Nah, but sometimes that last button would mess up though. You press it twice every now and then.
Yeah,
it won't go back no more.
Nah, she can't. I pressed it once. She came behind me and pressed it again and went right back to it.
You ain't
What
slick.
you watching?
Go back.
It was over after that. I ain't never do it again. I was like,
that's when they used to catch on. Go back.
Go back.
What? I want.
Go back.
I don't know
How
who was
you go
watching
back?
Throws the whole remote.
How you go back?
Tear the buttons out. Take the batteries out.
We can't go back. Ain't no more back.
We can't go back. What's back?
Last button.
You knocking over the cable box. What? But
yeah. There y'all got it, people. Thanks for participating, now.
Thanks for participating. Yeah, round 1 starts tonight. So make sure you guys are following. Like I said, make sure you guys are following us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. You can find us on Twitter at the Blerd Mob. You can find us on TikTok and Facebook at the Blerd Mob Podcast. And if this is your first time checking us out, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching us on YouTube. Hit that follow button if you're watching us on Twitch. And if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you like the page and share the video. Let us know how you're feeling about the final 16 as well as the bracket for round 1 using our hashtag join the mob nerds. And if you're feeling also generous, make sure you use that Ko-fi link. Send us a donation, ko-fi.com/the Blerd Mob Podcast. So as we mentioned before, we are going to have some special guests tuning in with us as we go through the next 4 rounds of the tournament. So make sure you follow us on social media to see who the next guest is. But for those who are participating tonight, make sure you tune in next Tuesday for round 1. We will be collaborating again with YouTube content creator A. Christine. So make sure you guys tune in, vote on round 1, and let's get this tournament started because as you can see, it's looking nasty. It's looking nasty.
Yeah.
Shrek 2 Hive, I need y'all to come out for real. Shrek 2 Hive. But Ron, King, Antoine, do y'all have any final words before we dip out for the night?
I just want to, before we get into the weeds, I just want to let everybody know that I am neutral in this fight. Even though I talked a lot of noise at the kickoff, you got to talk it at the kickoff. But once we get into the rounds, I'm neutral because I love most of these movies. If I had to pick singularly, I wouldn't be able to pick. Like, I'll be stuck for hours. So I don't have a fighter in this fight. I'm wearing me a referee shirt the next couple of rounds, and I'm going to be going to wear a referee shirt. I'm gonna have me a white flag. When somebody says something,
Oh,
Y'all wait. Take
I'm
a
bringing-
back, Ryan. Chill out.
I'm bringing the bandanas out. Let's get ready to rumble.
At the game.
Antoine, Ryan,
Yeah,
no.
let's get it started.
Vote.
Let's get started.
VOTE.
Thank y'all for voting and keep voting.
V for vote.
And this is the mob checking out. Peace.